somebody else is doing well, the grass is greener, I'll go and have a look over there. My encouragement to you would be, you have your own unique journey, you have your own personal mission.
Hi everyone, Mami Chowdhury from Optimum Performance Solutions. I'm back with this week's very special Wisdom Wednesday. This week, I have a very dear friend, another facilitator of the D-Martini method, and the author of the children's personal development books known as the Wise Bear Stories. I know some of you have heard me mention this before, how inspiring they are. They've had an effect on my clients who are even adults, and also the lovely, inspiring children that I know, who are my surrogate children, and also the children of my clients too. So first of all, thank you, Scott, for coming on virtually to do this Wisdom Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, mate. It's always a pleasure to spend time with you.
Thank you so much. And also, from the bottom of my heart, I've mentioned it to you before, your books are so inspiring and still, making that impact. And that's why I'm so inspired to get you on here. But today, I want you to tackle something a little different because it is Wisdom Wednesday. Yeah. And I know that, you and I apply this work to our own lives. I'd love for you to share during this period of time, anything that's happened with you that you've been able to apply the methodology that we use with our clients. And how did you do that? Any wisdom you want to offer my audience, that would be absolutely awesome.
Yeah, Mimi, I'm going to share something very personal without going into the gory details too much, but because I hope it will resonate for some people and be of some value to them. And that is that some people may be able to relate to the fact that when you're in the personal development world, you are personally trying to develop, you're trying to grow yourself, you're trying to do as best you can. And I definitely have learned, I've had some really significant challenges over the last couple of years come up. And whilst I felt I was very focused, I knew what I was doing, I was very disciplined, very organized, I had these lots of challenges coming up. And what became evident to me was that I had lost track with my telos, my highest value. And I had confused being productive and confused being disciplined and driven with actually mastering and developing in one area. And so if anybody can relate to this, I basically become very scattered. And as a result of that, yes, I was doing okay in a sense, but my energy was dispersed. And so what happened was I wasn't necessarily evolving and developing in one particular area as much as I could. And probably even more importantly, I'd come away from my own true highest value. I got to the point of thinking, well, I can do this and I can do that, and I've got the skills to do all these other things. And so if I've got the skills, surely I should try them. If I can do it, I will do it. And for me, what happened without question was it meant that I wasn't staying focused and mastering on one thing. And so the universe, as we know, started to bring in some challenges for me because my intuition, I wasn't listening to it enough. And the universe started to bring in some other challenges, give me the occasional little tap around the head to say, you're not really paying attention because you could master this thing and you're getting a bit dispersed and you think the grass is greener over there a little bit. And eventually a few fairly major things happened, and it really humbled me, and I was able to sit down and go back to, okay, let's not try and do everything, and let's be very real, get very grounded, which is what the universe was trying to get me to do. Go back to my values, do them thoroughly. I had to do them a few times, go back through the process and be absolutely honest with myself. What is it that I'm inspired by? And let's keep niching it down, niching it down, niching it down. And then, it became very, very clear to me and was hugely humbling, very inspiring at the same time, because there was such a clearing for me and such a, it just felt like something was leaving me in the sense of all these other things I was trying to do. And it's no surprise, I know, to you that the moment that happened, suddenly things started coming into my life, little messages that then my intuition was open to, my awareness was open to say, you're beginning to get on track again. And so I hope for anybody that, is looking around thinking, somebody else is doing well, the grass is greener, I'll go and have a look over there. My encouragement to you would be, you have your own unique journey, you have your own personal mission. Keep coming back to the value system, look at it, refine it, be really clear with it. And if you get a tool, doubtful. Get some guidance off Mehmet. But yeah, just stick with what you're here to do.
That's awesome. I mean, that's great. Just to round that up, like it really is, the moment you perceive that the grass is greener on the other side because you think somebody else is more successful, when we look in our own highest, GPS, our genius priority system, we have our genius according to our highest value and our highest priority. And so what Scott is really saying is, look there, don't look and compare yourself to somebody else. Because if you compare one area of someone else to your life, just understand you have to take on their whole value system, their whole priority system to have that very one piece that you might even be looking at. Great. So I hope that was of value to you all listening. And thank you so much, Scott, for joining me virtually. I hope that the second UK lockdown becomes more of a second Saint Corona for you too. So I hope to see you very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.